Alright guys, so a lot of people have been asking me about how I make the Iaso tea for myself. So check out the next couple stories and I will give you a step-by-step breakdown on how I make the tea. So you have your gallon of water, your pot, your top, and your tea. So what I did was I basically poured that amount of water into the pot. Technically it's supposed to be a liter, but I don't really measure it. Set your stove on high and wait for your water to boil. I add the contents of the Iaso tea pack, which is 2 tea bags. Throw it in the water, and then you top it off. So it's been 8 hours. I'm gonna take the contents of the tea and I'm gonna pour it in through this funnel, back into the gallon. And remember, take the tea bags and actually stick them into your gallon. As you can see, I filled up the remainder of the gallon with filtered water just to fill it to the top. And all you have to do now is put it in your fridge and drink 2 cups of delicious tea a day.
To you, happy birthday to you.
It's a video.
Happy birthday, dear Bryan. Happy birthday to you. Blow it out, make a wish.
What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News. Happy birthday to Bryan. As I say, one of the last videos that I did on the review on The Bachelor, I recorded a special video for his birthday, but for some odd reason I'm getting error messages whenever I try to upload it. So we're just gonna start, a new video, no problem. As you saw, Rachel surprised Bryan by, bringing his parents to town. You could just tell, no matter how intimate the dinner was, he was just genuinely happy to have mom, dad, and Rachel there, the most important people in his life. Bryan basically left everything in Miami and moved to be with the love of his life and his soon-to-be wife Rachel. So it's not easy. Yes, he have Rachel, who he loved dearly. He have Copper, he have a family, but there's nothing like having the people around you that you've grown up with, love and know. So for him to make such a big change show his dedication to the relationship. So it was very nice to bring his parents to town to celebrate his birthday, because this is their first time living together outside of the cameras and TV and all of that. So it's a huge adjustment. This will be his first time probably not spending his birthday with his family and his friends, close friends in Miami. So it was nice to bring his family in town. Also too, when you have family that don't really live in town around, you don't want to be that annoying person that's constantly just documenting everything for social media, throwing the phones in their face, just making them uncomfortable. So I completely understand Bryan and Rachel's absence from their pages as far as documenting his entire birthday, just putting things out there. Also, you did see Bryan basically encouraging people to live a healthy lifestyle. So you saw his routine of how he make his tea and all of that, and then he threw a short video in there of working out. And he also, and this right here is the recipe of how to make his tea. I love how they're all about them, but they're all about also supporting and helping different organizations, and they're also sharing information for their supporters to live a healthy and long life. So I'm happy for Bryan and Rachel. I'm happy for Bryan especially because I'm sure he missed his mother and his dad. And Rachel went ahead on his birthday, but very early in the morning, where people thought like it was a Valentine's Day post. She posted this image right here, just perfect, in Spain, the sun is setting, and just a perfect backdrop. He's looking at her she's looking at him. This is like, I don't put my relationship and things like that on social media. This is like a picture that I would take if I don't want to like show my man's face. For someone like me who don't put my relationship on social media, they're different. I mean, we saw them on TV. I'm just saying this is like a picture that I literally just described a picture like this to one of my friends. I was like, if I was to ever put my relationship on social media, this is how the image will look, but my hands would be like on both sides of his face to cover his face. Because I'm so private while I'm kissing him. But this is so intimate. Rachel went ahead and captioned the image. This was a beautiful sunrise, but I only had eyes for you. Nothing has changed from that moment, except now every sunrise is with you. I love you with all of me, all day, every day. And of course, people are in the comments just leaving them beautiful messages. So I love that, Rachel wrote that. That was just so special and sweet. And I love this hashtag, especially not a V-Day post. Basically letting it be known, not a V-Day post, just admiring and loving on my man. And also, when you're spending time with your loved ones, your family, and you're just in that moment, you get lost in that moment, and social media becomes irrelevant at that point because you are where you need to be. Too often nowadays we get so caught up in social media to the point where our relationships become social media relationships and not what it should be in real life. And that's the reason why sometimes when couples just come out of nowhere and say, we are getting a divorce, their fans and support, oh my God, I'm so shocked, because the image they presented looked like perfection, but behind closed doors it wasn't. It's real out here, it's real life. And I'm saying all this to say, for the people who saying, oh my gosh, you're just posting this picture to say happy birthday, you're late, A, B, and C. No, she was where she needed to be. She don't have a social media relationship. She have a real relationship. She was with her man, with family. He opened his eyes and the first person he got to see was Rachel. He got to spend time and be with the one that he loved. So her posting this image after his birthday and the caption being short, that's perfectly fine, because I'm sure in real life, not only was he, surprised because, the family came down and all of that, I'm sure there's other amazing things that she said to him off social media that is Bryan and Rachel business and not social media business. And that's the problem. We get so caught up in what people are going to say. And you know what? Honestly, she posted this picture, one, because they're gorgeous, okay? But two, because it's like for her supporters. Here you go. I posted it. I said, happy birthday. You happy now? I also went ahead and posted this image right here. They just look beautiful, and his caption was, happy Valentine's Day to my ride or die. She inspires me to be the strongest version of myself, makes me laugh until I cry, and most of all keeps me on my toes by being the fierce tiger that she is. I love you. At the Rachel Lindsay, of course, throw the tiger in there to match in the background, all of that. And then Adam from his season was there on the on his comments. I see you and the tiger in the background on the same mood. And Bryan responded, LOL, somewhere between about to drop a mixtape and a food coma. I love how, they always support each other. They have a close friendship and all of that. Bryan, whether they have a close friendship or not, he's just a sweet person. No matter what other people have said about him in interviews and all of that, he continued to remain classy and just a great guy. So, no surprise there. So after that, he went ahead and posted this image. Bryan trying to get his sexy face on. It's too funny. He captioned it, and they say you're only as old as you feel, and today I feel 21. Happy birthday to me. Birthday vibes. And he went ahead and tagged the photographer in the image, and of course his comment was filled with happy birthday, but of course a few people making jokes about him trying to be sexy, and the ladies basically losing it with Lord have mercy and just, calling him sexy and all of that. And of course, ending their sentences with no disrespect to Rachel, but Rachel, girl, your man is fine. So, that was that. I'm just happy for Bryan and Rachel, and that their relationship is doing well, and that they're doing good, and that he got to spend time with his family. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some of the comments here from both of their pages. I'm not going to read the comments on his happy birthday post, only because I already know what it's going to be. It's going to be happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. It's not going to be anything different, but I'm gonna go under the post of Rachel. Actually, before I do that, Rachel is going to be on a panel, so let me do a screen record real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Alright, so Rachel is going to be on this panel right here. Rihanna on the cover of Vogue. Love it. Express yourself in an empowering way at the Ultimate Vision Board Workshop. Come out to hear amazing speakers equip you with the tools for success to achieve your 2018 goals and become your own boss. Also, get pampered at the same time. Link in my bio. So when I click her bio, it's going to take me here. And okay, there go Rachel. She's one of the keynote speakers. And basically the Ultimate Vision Board Workshop by Boss Women Who Brunch. The date, 24th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then they have the time frame and all of that. And it's going to be in Dallas, Texas. And there's the location. No refunds, and from $150 to $200. All you have to do is just tap on the tickets, and you can go ahead and pop-up shop vendors sold out, a VIP, and then you can get a general admission, all of that. So if you wanted to go, or if you are in Dallas, there you go. See here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to this beautiful image of the two of them, and I already read that caption, and just go through some of the comments here. Of course, Spain was the date in Spain was beautiful. Oh, sweetheart, such a beautiful post. Love the caption. Warm and heartfelt love, you guys. This is so beautiful. I'm so fascinated by you too. I wish I could, man, meet you in person. If you are ever in a Savannah, go ahead and read the rest. Rachel, Lindsay, you two are the total package. Beauty, brains, personality, and aura. And Bryan is the total package as well. A real keeper. I pray that you two will love and cherish each other forever. I am proud of you. Continue with your onward and upward movement. Okay. Smart enough, ignore your sister bias against. Yeah, Rachel family was very harsh. That's what I'm saying. Yes, your family knows best, and mama and sister knows best, but sometimes you just have to follow your heart, because you're the one who's with that person all the time. You get to see them, be with them, spend time with them. So your family are just people from the outside looking in. They can give you the advice, but you are the one that is around that person and have to make the ultimate call. So there you go. Never ever make decision based on what people have to say, based on seeking validation. None of that. Always go with your heart, especially as it relates to forever. Forever, yeah, that's a huge commitment, and you don't want to make that with just anybody. And man, at this point, they're just chilling, honestly. This is the easy part. It was really hard, and if at any point they should have broken up, it was going to be at the beginning, because the pressure was so hard on them, man, with people calling them names and just everything that happened. And right now, things are calming down. So, they are doing good right now, and everything is working out right now. So this one is not going to be too long, my Vina loves, just because it was all about Bryan's birthday. I'm not going to sit here and just drag it on, because these two don't really have a lot of content, and I'm here for it. Post every now and again, but go ahead, get up social media, enjoy each other and all of that, and just live your life. So I'm loving it. I also wanted to say that I didn't want to start talking about love and happiness and forever and people living their lives together, you know, and then just to throw this in there. But I do want to take this moment to just pause for a second and put this tweet on the screen from Rachel, and to just say my condolences to the family, you know, of all of, I said those babies, even though they were in high school, but for me, they're babies. They had their entire lives ahead of them for what happened in Florida. My God, man, we just live in scary times, and definitely pray for your children, man. Every day they board that school bus, cover their entire lives, you know, with the blood of Jesus, and, you know, just pray and pray, because it's scary. It is so scary. So I am hoping and wishing, man, that the laws will change. I mean, my Fina loves, you know, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I didn't mean to end it, you know, on such a note, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.